Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 郷土館 I'm Ryusei. Today I introduce one of the most popular autumn ingredient, ikura. Ikura is Japanese name of salmon roe. It is so loved in Japan. And in this video, I'll introduce nigiri sushi as well. And I top ikura on salmon sushi. I hope this video will be interesting and informative for you. Yes, let's make it. This is 200 grams of salmon roe. It is called sujiko in Japanese. Sujiko is salmon eggs covered with the skin. And the best season of it is autumn. This is a wet cutting board. I place a plastic wrap. It makes the work more efficient and comfortable. Okay, I'll separate the eggs. I place it on the plastic wrap and I use a whipper. I separate the eggs like this. I do it so gently not to break the eggs. I do it so quickly and gently. Some people separate the eggs in the hot water, but I don't do it to prevent the eggs from overheating. Okay, I've separated the all eggs. I remove the skin. Good. Okay. The look is so beautiful. I transfer it to the strainer. Nice. Okay, I'll heat it. This is 76.2 degrees hot water. I add 30 grams of salt to the 1000 grams of the hot water. I stir it to dissolve the salt into the water. Okay, then I add the salmon roe in the hot water. I heat the salmon roe in around 75 degrees hot water. The temperature is very important to eat it safely, because parasites may live in the salmon roe. So I kill them with heat over 70 degrees and 1 minute. Okay, I transfer it to the cold water. And I cool it down. I discard the water. I remove these white membranes. I add the water again to remove them carefully. I get rid of them. I repeat this process 3 to 4 times until the eggs become clean. Good. I drain a sieve. Okay, beautiful. This is sea salt. It is made in Okinawa Prefecture. It's so good flavor. I add 1 gram of salt to salmon roe. The reason I add salt to the salmon roe is that I'd like to remove the water and smell. Okay, I distribute the salt to all salmon roe. I mix them gently. Good. And then I leave it in the fridge for 1 hour to remove the water and smell. Next, I'll combine the sauce ingredients. I add 20 grams of mirin and 25 grams of sake. Okay, I'll heat it. I turn on the heat. Once it boils, I turn down the heat and heat it to remove the alcohol. About 2 minutes later, I add 60 grams of soy sauce. Once it starts to boil, I turn off the heat. And I add the kombu into the sauce. Okay, I let it cool. 1 hour later, the water is removed and the ikura becomes sticky. I transfer it to the container. Nice. And then I add the sauce. Good. Looks so beautiful. I keep it in the fridge overnight. Meanwhile, I'll cook the sumechi. At first, I'll make a mixture of vinegar sauce. I add 50 grams of rice vinegar, 15 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of salt. I mix them to dissolve the ingredients to the vinegar. Okay, I cook the rice. I add 250 grams of the rinsed rice and add 225 grams of the water. I add 10% less water than the amount of the rice. Okay, I'll cook it. The rice is done. I keep it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, I open the lid. The rice is a bit harder and drier because I added less water than usual. But it's best because I'll add the vinegar sauce to the rice. I transfer the rice to hangiri. Before using it, I wet it to prevent it from staining the smell. Okay, and I loosen the rice. I sprinkle the vinegar sauce to the rice. I add the sauce over the rice evenly. The shape of hangiri is best for adding the sauce evenly. I mix them quickly to distribute the sauce and let the rice absorb it well. Okay, and I clean it with a wet cloth. Good. Then I transfer the rice to ohizu. The wood adds nice aroma to the rice and absorbs the excess water. If you don't have it, you transfer it to a bowl and cover it with a wet cloth. Okay, I cover it with a lid and let it stand for a while. I'll cut the salmon into slices with yanagi knife. It is very important to make beautiful sushi. I tilt the knife like this to get the large surface of the slice. I use all the length of the knife and slice it smoothly. I'm conscious of cutting it to the same width. The angle of the knife is important. I transfer it to the tray and keep it in the fridge for a while. Okay. I open it. Ikura is done. It absorbs the sauce well. Before making sushi, I make the vinegar mixture. I add 20 grams of rice vinegar and water. That's it. I put this mixture to my hands to prevent the rice from sticking to my hands. I take the rice with my right hand. I form the rice into the bowl. I'll make ikura sushi first. I make it into a barrel shape. I turn over it and put pressure. Okay, I made 2 pieces. This is nori seaweed. I wrap it with nori seaweed. Okay, at last, I place ikura on the rice. Perfect. Ikura sushi is done. Next, I'll make salmon sushi. I take a salmon and place it on the left hand. The front side faces to the hand, and I put wasabi. Then I take the rice. The amount is less than ikura sushi. I form the rice into a bowl, and I place the rice on the salmon. I put a bit pressure on it with right index finger, middle finger, and left hand, especially some. I turn it and put pressure to the opposite side as well. Side, and one more. I turn it. I hold it in the same. I turn it. Last one. Okay? Great. Salmon の握り寿司 is done. I top ikura on them. It's so gorgeous. Let's eat it. I put a bit soy sauce. いただきます. It is so delicious. Salmon sushi topped with ikura is done. Of course, ikura is best with the rice as well. This is definitely delicious. I add yuzu. I grate the skin and sprinkle on ikura. The aroma of yuzu is perfect. I hope you will enjoy salmon roe and sushi. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Today I introduced how to make ikura and sushi. In the future, I'd like to focus on making nigiri-zushi more detail. I hope you will enjoy salmon roe and sushi. Thank you for watching to this end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.